Right, so this is a quick video, hopefully, to show you how to bring in the explosion box and do the scores and decide how you're going to cut it. I've had quite a few different questions about this, so I'll try and answer them all in this video. So there we are, that's what it looks like when you bring it in. And the first thing you've got to do is change all these cut lines to scores. So we go over to the layers panel, you choose that top group by clicking in just on the title of it. You can see you can open and close that group. So when you've selected those, you go over to your operations menu and choose score from the drop down menu, and you can see it's worked because all the lines on screen have become dashed. Once you've done that, you need to ungroup them. That's important. Next, select all the cut pieces, the coloured pieces, by again clicking on the name of that group of layers. You can see again that you can open and close that group and just ungroup that. So they're all individual pieces now. And then the last thing to do, like with any cut file SVG, ungroup the whole thing. And to do that, you click right at the top and click ungroup. Right. Now we need to attach the score lines to the piece that they relate to. So the quickest way to do that, I think, is to click on screen next to the piece, drag an imaginary box around it, go to the bottom of your layers panel and click attach. And do that for every individual piece on screen. Don't need to do that one, of course, because there are no scores there. Attach. Okay, so we've done all that. The next thing is to maybe think about what you're going to cut your different pieces out of. And when I made mine, I made the snap bars out of something that would contrast with the rest of the box, with the inside of the rest of the box. So just to make sure that things went onto the right mat, I selected this piece. You have to select just the piece, and you do that by doing it in the layers panel. And then you can go over here to the colours palette and just choose any colour, just so that that will be set to cut from a different piece of card, a different kind of card. So now we have to duplicate these. Sorry, it's really late. It's 10 to 10. I should be in bed. We have to duplicate these so that we've got 6 of them. So you select it and duplicate 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same with this wall piece. Select it and duplicate 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now when we hit make it, the base is on a piece on its own because that won't cut from the other kind. The snap bar holders are also on one on their own, and then the rest of the box is 2. You have to cut the lid out of 12 by 12, but these you can change to 210 by 297 if you want, because all those pieces will cut from A4. Like so. Okay, I think that's answered all the questions so far. I'll just cancel that because I'm not going to cut it. What else was there? Oh yeah, somebody had an issue with the walls tipping inwards because the burner that they were using wasn't quite as big as mine. So I'll just quickly show you how you can reduce the size of the box without reducing the size of the snap bar, and how you can also extend the height of the wall if you need to. So my burner was 11 centimeters in diameter, so let's just say for the sake of argument that yours is 10. So we'll go to shapes, we'll bring in a circle that's going to represent your burner, and it needs to be, we need to allow space for your 10 centimeter burner and then 2 lots of 15 millimeters on either side of that, where the snap bar holders come in and sit at the side of it. So 2 lots of 15 is 30 millimeters, which is 3 centimeters, plus the 10 for your burner makes 13. So we'll make this circle 13, and that represents our new burner. So if I put that over the base, and I'm just going to align it. So you can see the box can go quite a bit smaller. So again, we need to just select the base, the wall and the lid, not the snap bar holder, because the snap bar holder has to stay the same size to fit the snap bar. And then we'll find, and we're just going to zoom out a bit, find the grab handle and take those 3 pieces in. And then we're going to need to reposition that. I think that looks pretty perfect actually. Yeah. So now you just need to check that now you've reduced everything, that your snap bar holder is still going to fit in the length of your wall. And I need to see that on top of that wall. So I'm just going to grab it in the layers panel and I'm going to pull it further up. So it's on top of that pink piece in the order. And now when I bring it back over, it's on top. I think the layers panel is a fantastic thing. Don't be frightened to use it. It's great for moving things around, and sometimes if you ungroup things in the wrong order, your score lines will go to the back, and you can sort that out just by moving those around as well. Okay, so there's the snap bar holder, and you can see it's just about going to fit on that wall. Stifling a yawn there. If this was me, I'd want that wall to be a bit taller so that the box was guaranteed to explode really. Otherwise I think that snap bar holder is just going to sit on the floor. So I need to make this wall a bit taller, but I don't want to make it wider because I need it still to fit the base there. I need it still to attach nicely and make a closed wall there. So you have to unclick on this padlock at the corner, and because I don't want to change the width of it at all, I just want to change the height. I'm going to do that by using this height box here. And I think I want to make my wall at least a centimetre higher. You could make it 2, you could make it 1.5, but I'm just going to make that 13 into a 4, so it's 14 centimetres. Let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, I think if you positioned that then, when you glued it on, if you positioned that nearly at the top, you'd have quite a good gap there. It certainly wouldn't be sitting anywhere near the bottom of the box. So I think it'll probably do. So you could then just go ahead and duplicate those pieces again and cut it. So that's how to reduce it if you've got a slightly smaller burner. I think I've covered all the questions that I've had about this. If there's anything not answered in here, feel free to ask me and I'll do my best to answer it. Okay, thank you.